What's up, guys? Welcome back to Save Mojo Homestead. So glad that you are back with us today. We have a couple of small things we're just really trying to get done before the rain moves in, because we have rain coming in this weekend. Hoping to get a little bit more done on the greenhouse. We have some broody chickens we want to try to contain, and just some other small stuff like that that we're trying to knock out. We'll bring you guys along for that. If this is your first time with us, welcome. I'm Jeremy. This is Cassandra, my wife. We are so glad that you are here. We invite you to become a part of our YouTube family, which is simply just hitting that subscribe button. If you're coming back, welcome to you. We really do appreciate all of you guys who have continued to keep up with us and follow along with us on this journey of homesteading. So while Cass is finishing up getting the milking done, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with some other stuff. All right, guys, so I'm gonna go start on the greenhouse while she's finishing it up. A little bit nervous about this because it is a really big window and I really don't want to mess it up.
So I think what I love most about this greenhouse and these windows is the fact that these are windows that we actually looked at putting in our house when we were building it, and it just wasn't practical for us to try to frame in these older windows in our house. It would just cause a lot of headache. So the fact that we were able to go and find these windows, and Peach Festival Gardens still had them and they had not been sold, was just so exciting for me. And to see them in this space on this greenhouse, like, I really know why. Like, it makes sense why they didn't work, and we now get to still enjoy them in a different way that is much more practical and so exciting for us. I am kind of anxious to see, you know, where all the other windows go and how it ends up coming together. Jeremy has that vision. I'm not really, I have to like see it in order to see it. I can't see it in my head beforehand, but I'm really excited about how it looks so far, and where we're going with it. There are a few panes that unfortunately we lost and we have to replace them, but I think the plan is to get some really pretty colored glass or something decorative to put in those spaces. So, hey, it works out for the best, right?
That was stressful, but this lovely lady right here likes it.
I love it.
Loves it. So next up on our list of to-do is to get these guys trimmed up. So we gotta trim their wings just so that they don't learn that they can fly. So far, they have not really figured out that, you know, they're turkeys and they can fly if they want to, because there are some sections that they could easily get over the fence. Thankfully, they are very content in here with the goats. They see the goats as part of them, so we haven't ever had that issue. But again, we just don't ever want to give them the chance to learn. So we are keeping one wing clipped. So when you do this, all you do, if you don't know, is just cut the wing feathers short. You don't want to go too short because you will get into a blood vessel and they'll start bleeding. But cut the wing feathers short on one side. That way they can't fly straight and they basically give up, can't really do much. And they just go on living normal lives without able to fly out and escape. That was interesting. Those turkeys are getting a little more defiant in their old age, but we're gonna get these broody hens, which may be just as interesting, moved and put into their new area, kind of what we're gonna call the mobile brooder. We're gonna use our mobile chicken tractor here, the Suscovich chicken tractor, and let them brood out in there. We've got two of them actually that are broody. One of them is one of our rogue chickens that just refuses to ever go back in the pen. She is starting on broody, I think this week is when I noticed it. The other one has been sitting for at least a week. So we're gonna set up two different areas in here for them, and hopefully they'll take them. Sometimes when you move their nest and move them, they don't always receive the eggs again. So we're gonna do the best we can to give them the most ideal situation so that they will continue to sit on these eggs, because we do want to keep our laying flock replenished, and the cheapest way to do that is have a rooster and let them sit. So the last 3 times we've tried it, we have not had any success with it because the moms did great, but then the babies end up finding a way out of the pen and just kind of one by one they disappear. So we're going to try to keep them contained. As soon as they start to get a little bit of size to them, then we'll go in and probably try to remove the mom and just raise them strictly by ourselves that way. But yeah, we're going to see how this goes. This might be entertaining for you guys.
So we really like this setup for letting broody chickens kind of raise their chicks. Right now they found each other and there's a little bit of a chicken domination going on in there. But the one chicken did find her nest and was on them, so she's good. She knows where her eggs are. The other chicken will hopefully find it. We will keep eye on them, a very close eye on them today, and make sure the setup works for them as well as we hope it will.
So the chicken is still to be determined. We did take the black one out. They just were not getting along. And the more I thought about it, like that black one never goes back into the pen really.
Right.
So I'm pretty sure she did not have fertile eggs.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not gonna like cause all of this stress with both of them just to maybe have 2 more hatch because all she had was 2.
And who knows that they wouldn't be 2 roosters.
Exactly. So dog food.
Dog food.
So anyway, that's kind of the status update on that. We did lock the other one up, like closed her up in her little box last night just to try to get her like really back into broody mode. And I let her out today and she started walking around. So we're just kind of keeping an eye on her, see if she will go back to the nest. If not, failed attempt. But,
but it was worth a shot.
It was worth a shot. We got enough eggs. It doesn't matter.
It's okay.
Highs and lows?
Highs and lows.
All right. You're going first this week.
Okay. My high is that regular dance classes started this week. So a lot of kids were getting their shoes, and it was just like something I got to mark off my list.
Nice.
And most of the shoes fit. And
that's a big accomplishment right there.
That's a big accomplishment. And so we actually only had to reorder 2 pairs of shoes.
Wow.
Think of all these kids with all their dance shoes.
That is almost unheard of.
Yeah. So that was pretty cool. I'm glad that it's done and these kids have their dance shoes and now they get to just dance.
Dance.
Just dance. My low was probably that I didn't really get to make any soap this week. I ran out of lye and had to wait for it to get here, and then once it did, I started having problems with my scale, so ended up being kind of a loss.
One of those unproductive work weeks. I hate those.
Yeah.
But back in full production mode this week.
My scale's fixed. I have lye.
Good
Back
to go.
Back at it.
So my low, that's an easy one for me, was our game Labor Day.
Oh, that was pretty terrible.
It was bad. It was horrible. If you're a Duke fan, congratulations.
Yeah.
We semi-redeemed ourselves this week, but hey, there's some work to be done on that team.
Still to be determined.
But that's okay. My high would be my parents coming to the high school football game to see Selah, not the game. I mean, they watched the game, but Selah, our oldest, is cheerleading for the school, so she is loving it. First year she's doing it. So they came to support her. So it was neat to have them in town and stuff. We did a little bit of tailgating, quasi, not homestead style. But it was a lot of fun. Weather was perfect for that game.
Yeah, we got to hang out with them, and it was a good time. So that's all we have for you this week. Feel free to comment if you have a way that you move your broody chickens. I would love to know that. Also, make sure you hit that like button, and as always, have a great week and be blessed.